Hi, my name's Daryl, and here's your Toyota news for February 6th. So, one big news story today is that Toyota is opening its North Carolina battery manufacturing plant. So I had reported on this, and pretty much whenever I talk about hybrids or plug-in hybrids, I kind of mention this manufacturing plant because really it's going to give Toyota kind of a heads up in most of its competition with hybrids and electric vehicles, across the globe and certainly across the United States. They're going to have 4 production lines opened initially that's going to focus on hybrids. So Toyota is really focusing on hybridizing all of their models, and so this is going to allow them to have those hybrid batteries now manufactured in the US and have those batteries located relatively close to the manufacturing, to whenever they do manufacturing in the US. They say that they're going to have 6 production lines open when it's fully operational. There's actually more lines than that, but some of those lines are going to go on a little bit later. But I think for 2025, they're going to have 6 production lines. 4 of them are going to be for hybrid vehicles, so really smaller battery packs. And then 2 of them are going to be for electric vehicles, and I'm assuming that's for either battery electric vehicles or plug-in hybrids. So I think we all know now that the RAV4, the new RAV4, in its 6th generation, is going to be coming out in 2026, and so later in 2025 they're likely to go on sale. Now the big rumor was that on the RAV4 it's going to be a full EV as well as a plug-in hybrid and a hybrid. So yeah, all of these batteries for the new RAV4 are for sure going to be coming from this new North Carolina battery plant. So yeah, really exciting news. This is going to generate, the plant itself was $14 billion in the production, and it's going to support 5,000 new jobs. And so they're hiring right now. So yeah, it's really exciting news about Toyota, and they're certainly going to have a heads up with their competition now. In my second news story, let's talk about the RAV4 and some additional renderings of the RAV4. So this comes to us from Auto Evolution and Top Electric SUV. They created a number of renderings based on the spy shots that I previously reported on. Now, the nice thing about these renderings is they created them in multiple colors. So yeah, let's check those out. Here's the green color. And if you notice, it has that kind of honeycomb shape. And it's not a full honeycomb, so it's kind of covered up a little bit. And they actually covered up these ones here, so I'm not sure what they know. But that is kind of based on the spy shot that we saw from Michigan. So let's look at some of the other renderings. So the green color is pretty cool here. Let's see this one. Whoops, I don't know what that is. Here's the blue one. Yeah, I don't know if that blue is my favorite color. There's a gray, and that looks pretty sharp. Yeah, so we got, we have a nice red one. So yeah, this is a really cool red. I'd like to see that. That would be really nice. And is that it? Yeah, that's it. So green, blue, and gray as well. So yeah, some pretty interesting renderings there. And I like the way, I guess you could say it's growing on me. My last story, and this really isn't, I had planned on doing something like a story about the tariffs. Now that the tariffs are delayed for 30 days, I really don't think they're going to go through. Trump would end up taking a lot of heat, especially from the auto manufacturing sector, as well as most businesses are really opposed to these tariffs that he's proposing. But nevertheless, if the tariffs did go through, Toyota was going to be in a pinch, right? So the Toyota Tacoma, which I think is probably one of their best-selling vehicles, it's produced in Mexico. So yeah, for sure that Tacoma would take a big hit. And then the RAV4, it's produced in actually 3 different places. It's produced in Kentucky, I believe. They produce the RAV4 hybrid. It's produced in Japan for the plug-in hybrid, and it's also produced in Canada just for the regular RAV4. Now, the RAV4 is, I think, in the 2026, coming 2025, I believe it's just going to be hybrid. So it's going to be hybrid, plug-in hybrid, and battery electric, but I still don't exactly know where all of those are going to be produced. I don't know if the plug-in hybrid is still going to be produced in Japan, and if now all the manufacturing for the hybrid So all the rest of the vehicles are going to be done in Kentucky, as well as the battery electric vehicles. So yeah, well, I guess we'll learn more about the tariffs or the potential for tariffs here in the relatively near future. But I think Toyota right now is taking a wait and see attitude to see kind of what happens. But nevertheless, this is Jarrett Darrell with your Toyota News, and I hope to see you in the next one again very soon.